Throughout the ages, compassionate enlightened masters have urged people to surrender to the greater universal power by seeking the divine within, from which all other goodness and happiness follow. Supreme Master Ching Hai often spoke of the teachings of past masters and answered the spiritual questions of fellow initiates during international gatherings or through tele and video conferences. On July 7, 2010, Supreme Master Ching Hai lovingly answered the questions of Supreme Master Television staff about how to gain and lose merits in daily life. We now invite you to listen to The Truth About Merits, How to Gain or Lose Them, a teleconference with Supreme Master Ching Hai and Supreme Master Television staff in Los Angeles, California, USA.
Hello.
Hi, Master.
Wow. What's all that noise? Okay.
How are you, Master?
I'm fine, yes. How are you? Everybody okay?
We're very well, Master. We feel very honored and grateful to be able to talk to you.
All right. Okay. Some question, right? Go ahead.
The first question, Master, is the scriptures of many religions advise one to choose a virtuous job. However, people often choose according to what they're good at, or what pays well, or what they have to do to support their family. So does having a virtuous job matter, or is it good enough that a person is religious and kind?
Well, no, really, it's not enough, of course. Kind and virtuous people earn some different merit for being that. But bad job earn bad karma on the side, no matter what. You know, they're two separate things.
Yes, Master.
Okay? So we still need to have a good job, even if we are virtuous, religious, and kind. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
Master, the Buddha once said that there are 5 jobs that one must avoid. These are dealing with weapons, dealing with living beings like slavery, working in meat production or butchery, and selling intoxicants. What makes these jobs so bad? Thank you, Master.
It's obvious because it hurts others. Like weapons are killing other people, killing animals, killing humans. And slavery is a degradation, is a disrespect for the children of God, because we all have God inside. So we cannot treat God like a slave. Working in meat production or butchery, of course that hurt and kills the animal, mostly in a very gruesome way and very inhumane way, very cruel way. So we cannot even think or imagine this kind of job. And selling intoxicants, of course, is also harming other people. It degrades their dignity, damages their brain and thinking power, and decapacitate their body function. So they are very bad, of course. We should avoid these things at all costs. Avoid all these jobs at all costs. Even if we die, we should never engage ourselves into this kind of jobs. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Hi, Master. Master had said that humans tend to take on jobs that are similar to ones they had before. For example, a former camo driver might come back as a car salesman, working in the transportation business again. Thus, it seems that one is destined for the job they have. Is this true for bad jobs as well as good? And if so, how does one step out of this circle?
Yes, by having luck to be acquainted with the good teaching of past or present master, we know which job is virtuous, and if not, at least the common sense, we can tell which job is good and beneficial to us and other beings, and which job is bad and harmful. So we have to choose, even though we're tempted to go back to the old past karmic job, but we have to choose. That's why we are given another chance in another lifetime all the time, so we can choose wisely again. Huh?
Yeah. Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Yeah.
It is said that good jobs and other good deeds allow us to build merit. Why would we want to have a lot of merits? What difference does it make in our daily life?
Okay. Well, it's not just about merit. It's about us that we have to be good, you know. And some merit are spiritually helpful, because if we don't have enough merit, our spiritual merit will be deducted, and our spiritual level will be automatically lower. You understand?
Yes, Master.
And also in this lifetime, if we don't have good merit, our life will be also somehow arranged that we have bad karmic retribution, we have terrible things that happen to us. So we have to have merit to protect ourselves as well as to elevate our spiritual level. Because the higher the point, the higher level of spiritual practice, at least it will not be deducted from our spiritual merit. So if you gain some point, spiritual point due to your work, then your spiritual level will be higher. That means closer to God quality, to our original God quality. You see, when we lose some point, then we lower level of our spiritual practice. That means nearer to lower level, to degrading existence. That's why we have to earn merit. You ask me why? That is why. Because the higher the level of spiritual practice, the closer to God, to heaven. Because if we don't earn merit, then we will keep losing merit, and then we become bad inside also, not just losing it. Our quality will change. If we don't have good merit, we will become bad, you see. For example, all human, we have what you call negative and positive, some good quality and bad quality inside. I will call it deep quality, a DQ. The DQ is the balance between good and bad inside. And if we have more bad than good, then we are a disaster to ourselves and other people. Do you understand? Yes. It would be better if we are more good than bad. And it would be best if we are zero bad and limitless good. Any question on that?
I have a question, Master. Why is it so easy to be bad than to be good in this world?
Oh, because it's just a natural of a human to be tempted to do something bad. It's easier.
Is it to make our faith stronger in God?
Oh, not necessarily. Not necessary. No, it's just that we are weak. The will is weak and we cannot resist temptation. That's why we become bad. If we are bad, wherever we go, we will make people bad as well. We influence people badly with aggressiveness, irritation, restlessness, and sometimes sickness or prolonged sickness and all kind of harm, for example, like that. Okay, so we have to be good, not because we need to earn merit for the merit's sake, but we have to earn merit so that we are good. We have more good quality in us, okay? The master, the real master, is the one who has zero bad and limitless good. But not all master can reach this. I'm telling you the truth, okay?
Yes, Master. And Master, will it change in the future where our planet becomes more positive than negative? Where there will be more virtuous people and it will be much easier to do the good things.
We can only hope for that, yes?
Yes,
okay,
Master.
So we have to be good, okay? Now, concerning also Because if we are bad, we will harm people and animals and this environment, whether we want or not, okay, intentionally or not, okay? We have to earn merit. It is because we have to be good. We have to be good. Because if we are bad, then we give bad influence to other people without doing anything. It's very harmful to be a bad person. A person who has more bad percentage than good, it will be difficult to be with, hard to work with, and very hard to please, etc. And I told you that it could make people sick or feeling uncomfortable of any kind. It depends on how bad the person is. Some people have more bad than good, that's why. For example, they have like, some people you don't know, 90% bad and just 10% good or 20% good. That is almost like nothing. That kind of people will make people sick whenever they are near too long, or not long even. They make people uncomfortable. If people are already sick and go near that kind of person, they will prolong their sickness. It will be very uncomfortable, of different kind, to be with that kind of person. And even a spiritual practitioner, even in my group, practicing Quantum method, but if you don't practice well, or you don't really seriously practice, then the bad point of your DQ, deep quality, will not change. You just change at the time of initiation, or change a little bit, like at least from 90% bad, you will decrease into 80% or 70% bad. That is no good at all, almost like nothing. So have to be diligent in spiritual meditation in order to purify ourselves before we can help the world.
And about your good and bad, Master, about the deep quality?
You know, the bad and good things, what I call DQ, hey? I just do research recently. Oh, I don't have any. Okay, zero bad and limitless good, if you want to know. Now, this deep quality DQ is not personality, it's not character, okay? Because sometimes you see people are very sweet personality and good character and gentleman, all that. That's not it. That's not the DQ, okay? Because that thing you can learn, you can emulate, or you can fake it. But the DQ is the one deep inside. Only heaven can see. Even I cannot see myself. I have to ask heaven.
Yes, Master.
I'm really surprised at many things, because some people, I also don't see it myself. I see that they are good, because mostly I look at the soul, I don't look at the character or the bad, the DQ inside, the deep quality inside, I don't look. And I'm surprised at the heavens report. Yes. So according to that, even my bad or good is not from my judgment, because I could not judge myself, I could not even know it. Now, this deep quality DQ is not personality, it's not character, okay? Because sometimes you see people are very sweet personality and good character and gentleman, all that. That's not it. That's not the DQ, okay? Because that thing you can learn, you can emulate, or you can fake it. But the DQ is the one deep inside. Only heaven can see. Even I cannot see myself. I have to ask heaven. I'm really surprised at many things, because some people, I also don't see it myself. I see that they are good, because mostly I look at the soul, I don't look at the character or the bad, the DQ inside, the deep quality inside, I don't look. And I'm surprised at the heavens report. Yes. So according to that, even my bad or good is not from my judgment, because I could not judge myself, I could not even know it, because we mostly judge people by quality of their personality and character. Do you understand?
Yes, Master.
And by this, we all wrong.
Master, is it something we can improve or change?
Just have to do good, be good, always think in a noble way. Okay, that's all.
Okay, Master.
Thank you, Master.
Okay, you're welcome.
Hello, Master.
Hello, love. How are you?
Good, thank you, Master. One animal telepathic communicator shared the insight that helping a rabbit once will bring abundance and blessing for a number of future lifetimes, whereas harming a rabbit once will mean lifetimes of deprivation and suffering. If this is true, it seems our every act of treating another being adds or deducts from our future merits or karma. Is this true, Master?
Yeah, it is true. It is true, not just for rabbit, but for any other animals. If we are kind to any animals, or rescue them, or take care of them, or somehow help them in their trouble time, then we will have earned a lot of merit, not just this lifetime, but in the future lifetime. That's correct. And we should never harm any animals at all, because that retribution will return double, triple to us, and we will suffer the way we make the animals suffer.
Thank you, Master. My next question is there a ranking of meritorious diets? For example, from meat eater to vegetarian to vegan to raw vegan to breatharian. Is there any big differences in merits when switching to those diets?
Yes, of course. Meat diet is no merit at all. It's eating up our merit as well. For example, if you have like 100,000 points of spiritual merit and you're eating meat in this lifetime, and that will be deducted, according to how much meat you eat, and then maybe you even become deficit in spiritual merit, and then you have to be reborn into a very lower level of life or suffering in the next life or this lifetime even. So at least the less meat, the less burden to the body and the soul and the mind. And vegan or raw vegan are much more preferable than meat or egg or dairy product, of course. They are lighter to the body and more agreeable for spiritual practice. Yes. This is terrible. If somebody eats meat, he doesn't know how much he's harming himself. It's better that everybody forsake meat altogether. Meat, egg, dairy, fish, anything to do with animals that cause suffering to other beings, we have to avoid. Absolutely. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
Another thing, the food, the diet that is less burden to the society and the world are the more merit, of course. Eh? Of course, yes.
Yes, Master. Hi, Master.
Hi.
So good to hear your voice.
Good also to hear yours. Long time, eh? Long time, eh? Yes. I'm glad we can speak. Yeah, go ahead, baby.
Many meat restaurants look so successful with business going well, making it appear that they could have a lot of merits. On the other hand, people who work for charity or welfare, for example, are often underpaid. Master, could you please tell us what is really happening beneath this appearance in terms of merits? Thank you, Master.
Meat restaurant may look successful for the time being until their merit, stored of maybe past karma merit, run out. Then either they will have bad things happen to them or they have to repay next lifetime. Whatever we cause, we have to bear the consequence. There is no escape from this spiritual law. So if we sell meat or open meat restaurants, sometimes even killing raw fish or even live seafood and animals and all that, this is incurring terrible bad karma. People just don't know that, because this is just another job, And they will not earn that much money either, maybe more than many other jobs, but then how much can they eat, how much can they wear out of that? And they do not know that bad karmic retribution is immense, immense. Everyone who open meat or fish or these animals product restaurant or even a shop, they do not know how much harm they're doing to themselves. That's why they're doing it. No matter how successful they are, they will have to pay dearly, dearly in the near future or in the next lifetime. And even affect their children and their parents, many generations to come as well. Wow. Whoever partake in this so-called success, the financial that come from this kind of meat restaurant or meat industry or animal industry, they will have to pay so dear, so dear. This is terrible to even think about it.
Yes.
They don't know. They don't know.
Yeah. Yes, Master. Okay, another question, Master, please. How much merit is lost working in a butcher shop or a slaughterhouse? And what is the consequence after this life for such unfortunate souls who work in those jobs? Thanks, Master.
What's the consequence? Oh, my God. I don't even want to think about it. Either they have to suffer a lot like the way the animals suffer in this lifetime, or they have to go to hell even, or they have to even degrade their birth into some lower level of existence in order to repay this debt in untold suffering. I would advise everybody, please just stay away from this kind of jobs, because it's not worthy at all.
Yes, Master. Sure. Master, if the slaughterhouse workers or the butchers get information to learn about the consequences of their actions and they quit their job, is the previous bad karma they created totally erased, or will he or she still be accountable for the killing karma? Thanks, Master.
Okay. It depends how sincere they are and how fortunate they are if they can find a good master, who imparted to them the light and sound method. And then their sins will be forgiven. And then they have to practice diligently and do some counter merit, Like, for example, before they were killing animals or selling meat. Now they have to be vegan, advocate for vegan, go out of their way to help animals, to rescue animals, for example, and to nourish animals. Then they have a chance, to get away from this bad karma. Otherwise, I don't see any chance at all.
Okay. Thank you so much, Master.
It's difficult, but it's not impossible. Yeah.
Hello, Master.
Hello.
Master, the animals kept in the farms in horrible conditions and then killed, do they automatically reincarnate as humans? And do they ever seek revenge for how they were treated?
Okay. Not necessarily that they return as human beings, but they might even go direct to heaven. They will never seek revenge, because however much suffering they have to undergo in the form of animals, they do have more intuition than humans. They do know that if they have to undergo it, they have to undergo. But not all of the animals undergo because of karma. Some animals, they come down to help humans, but then, of course, humans do not discriminate and they just kill them all. And it doesn't matter if the animal become animal because of karma or because they come down to help us. If we kill any animals, we have to pay a lot, very dear with our own lives, or one life or many lives, or a lot of our suffering that sometimes we wish we have never been born because the suffering is so great. Sometimes we have to go to hell even for that. But the animal will never seek revenge. Mostly not. Mostly not. Okay? Actually, you can see it, huh? You can see very well. Because if the animals truly seek revenge, then humans don't have much chance. You see how big the animals, some of them are. Yeah? And if they truly want revenge, we don't stand a chance to begin with. Huh? Many of us. We would not be able to kill them even. They would kill us first. Eh? Don't you think?
Yes, Master.
Yes, some animals are so strong. Look at the dog. Even the dog are smaller than us, but they could kill a human being easily. Because they're very strong, very strong. Their spirit is strong, their body is strong. They're much stronger than human beings. Most of the animals are like that, but they don't harbor vengeance like we do. They don't have hatred in their heart. They're very sweet and docile and very forgiving, very loving, very kind. They just feel sorry for us because they understand more than we do.
Okay, my next question, Master. What is the loss of merit for people who catch fish for a living, knowing as we do that the practices leading to their slaughter can be very brutal and also kill many other lives in the sea? How about fishing as a hobby or hunting? Are these considered the same?
Oh, yes, yes, all the same. Of course, it depends on how many we kill and the way we kill, how cruel and how intentionally cruel, for example, like that. But anything that we do harm to any animals, whether hobby or for living, we have to pay accordingly. There is no escape at all, whatsoever. Hunting is a no-no, eh?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
There are many more noble hobby. I don't know how can anybody think of hunting as a hobby or fishing as a hobby. How can we enjoy when we see the pain and suffering of others right in front of our eyes and by our hands? I don't know how can anyone enjoy that so-called hobby.
Yes, Master.
Right,
Yes, Master.
My God. Sure.
Is there a difference in merit loss working on a factory farm versus working on a small farm raising organic animals that are still slaughtered for meat?
Oh. Factory farm, you mean animal factory farm, yes?
Yes, Master.
Oh, yes, maybe more or less, depends on how cruel the animals are treated in a factory farm or how more kind they're treated in organic animal farms. But I don't see any organic farms. I don't see any organic in killing, raising animals on the intention to begin with, at the end to kill them or sell them to be killed for meat. I don't see anything organic in that. So the name organic animal farm should never exist in our dictionary, okay?
Yes,
organic
Master.
only should be reserved for vegan, for vegetable or fruit, nut trees, anything that is not harmful to living beings, breathing, living, laughing, walking like animals. So they are all the same to me. But of course depends on how many animals in the farm that the person raised, and according to that the loss of merit or the piling up of bad karma will depend upon, eh? Okay?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Okay,
Right.
thank you. Thank you, Master.
Thank you.
Hi, Master.
Hi.
Hi. You've mentioned earlier about how terrible it is to open a shop that sells meat. I have a question, like if one doesn't work directly with killing, but is working at a shop that sells meat and dairy products, how does that affect one's merit?
Oh, you don't have any merit at all. You're losing it every minute.
Wow,
of course,
Master.
even if we don't kill, but we're selling it, it's the same. We will be partaking in this cruelty, this forbidden action that is against heaven. and against life, okay?
Yes, Master.
So we should never work in a butcher shop or anything to do with animals.
Yes, Master. My next question is, what is the difference in merits lost between the one who kills the animal directly and eats it and the one who eats meat bought from the market?
The first one has more karmic retribution, yeah, more sin than the later one.
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
Big difference, yes.
My next question is, how does the merit work if you're trying to help the poor people or disabled people, but you're selling or offering meat, eggs, or dairy to do so?
No. Maybe you have merit, but you also have bad karma, okay?
Yes, Master.
Anything that comes from this kind of inhumane practices would not bring you much merit in any case, yeah? Okay?
Yes,
and
Master.
The person who receives it might even have more trouble than we wanted to help him. It's better we help people from our pure, hard-earned, honest, and humane kind of job. Then the one who gives and the one who takes, both will have merit. If we give it to people from the blood money, then the person received will also partake of that bad karma as well. It's a pity. I wouldn't want to take, any charity from people who sell animals product.
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
Yeah. Welcome.
Hi, Master.
Hi. Are you all right, love?
Yes, thank you, Master. We know from video documentaries that the fur industry causes some of the most extreme suffering to animals, and that animals can be killed specifically for leather products. We also see that collecting feathers from birds like geese and wool from sheep involves cruelty. What is the merit lost from making or selling these clothing-related products of fur, feathers, wool, and or leather? Thank you, Master.
Oh, why do we talk about merit lost? Well, we don't even have any merit anyway,
Right.
We can only talk about sin accumulated. But merit loss is a very kind way to put it. We lost immense amount of merit, if we have any. And if we don't have, we're going to pay for it dearly, 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 dearly. Yes. Anything that causes suffering to animal, for fur, for meat, for wool, for leather, anything like that will incur very, very bad karmic consequences, and we will have to pay dearly with our own suffering. Yeah?
Yes. Thank you, Master.
I don't see any beauty in cupping a seal or smashing the head of a fox in order to put it on your back. My God, we have so many things that we don't need. Yeah, many things we can wear without being so wicked to other less defensive being. This is terrible. This is really below our dignity to even think about it. I am so sorry if I offend anybody. The truth is the truth.
Yes, Master.
Just to think about it, it makes you feel so heartbroken already. How can anybody can actually even do it, hey?
Yes.
Really, humans have tried so hard to suppress their conscience. That's why they can do it.
Yes. I'm getting emotional too. Master, I have another question about cosmetics. Many of the famous companies are proud to say that they don't do animal testing anymore, but they still use some animal products like beeswax, lanolin, glycerin, or stearic acid. What is the effect of using or selling products containing animal ingredients like this?
What is the effect of using?
Yeah.
We will have to partake in this kind of bad karmic action. More or less, we will have to also pay. It won't be good for us in the long run if the cosmetic product involve suffering any kind. Yeah, for example, sometimes they share the wool, but they don't hurt the sheep. You're not hurting the sheep. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just like if they do it in humane way, but mostly not, that's a problem. Otherwise, sharing the wool for the sheep, it should not be such a sin. Just like we cut our dog's hair sometimes in summer so that he can become cooler in summer, it should be that way, then it's all right. But if it hurt or harm the animals in the process of sharing their wool, their fur, then it's bad karma.
Yeah.
It's always bad when we hurt someone else. Okay?
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
What is the effect of using products such as soaps, shampoos, laundry detergents, cosmetics that contain even small amount of animal products? Thank you, Master.
Well, if it's very small, and it depends on if the animals are hurt or harmed, in some way or not.
Yes, Master.
If just extracting the wool and while they're cutting the wool, they're not harming or hurting the animals, then I don't think any effect, okay?
Yes, Master.
But the problem with the wool sharing is that because they do it en masse, so they have to do it fast, so they trample, they treat, they drag, they pull the animals so badly that they hurt and suffer some injury. Otherwise, if they just cut the hair, then it's no harm.
Yes, Master.
Cut the hair, humanely and gently, like the way I would cut my dog's hair, in summer. Or we cut our own hair in summer and we want it short and cool, then it's no harm. But if we make the animals suffer in any form at all, we have to pay, no matter under what form of cosmetic we translate it into. Soap, detergent, perfume, whatever. Yeah? If anything involves animal suffering, we must pay. The user, the producer, the seller, all the same. We must pay in one way or another, more or less, depends.
Yes, Master. Thank you. Thank you so much, Master.
You're welcome. Yes.
Hi, Master.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, I'm good now, talking to you guys.
Yeah. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Oh, I would love to. It's just sometimes not always possible.
Yes. I had a question about what happens to our merits if we sell addictive drugs, alcohol, and tobacco? And are some of these substances worse than others?
You know what happened, huh? These kind of harmful substances will destroy humans' dignity, reason, and brain, and physical wellness. So it cannot be anything good. It can only be very, very bad. We should never even think about selling these things or producing these things, except in some extreme case for medical uses, if it's any use of that at all. And some of these, of course, are worse than the others, nay?
Yes, Master.
But nevertheless, in the long run, they are the same, or bring people to destruction and even destroy families' happiness and social peace and harmony as well. So the sin is big, huh?
Yes, Master.
The loss of merit is immense. I cannot even begin to count it, okay? Just stay away from it. Anyone, stay away from all this substance.
Right.
No producing, no selling, no taking. Not even thinking about it.
Thank you, Master.
Okay, love?
Yes. And what happens to us if we get caught in the trap of being addicted to drugs, alcohol, and tobacco?
Oh, this you can ask the United Nations. Anti-drug department or any country, the government's anti-drug department, they would give you a big bunch of report. Of course, this is terrible. We are wasting our life and our time. Even after you quit, it's still burdening in the mind and the soul. You should never, think about these things. Should never even spell the name of these substances. That is so terrible. This is the worst of all kind of evil. It's very bad for ourselves and for others and for our families. Oh my God, I pray that one day human would never have to know the name of these things.
But what happens spiritually to a person if they get caught and they're stuck? They're addicted to drugs and alcohol or tobacco.
Okay. This is very difficult for them to get back onto spiritual road.
Yes.
It's not impossible, but it's very difficult for these people, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, if they quit and they sincerely devote their time and life for spiritual practice, and it depends on what kind of spiritual practice as well, then they may regain what they have lost through drugs, alcohol, and the like.
Okay, thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
My last question is, according to Buddhism, if we sell alcohol, we will be born without arms in the next life. Is this kind of thing true?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Not just the next life, but 500 lives.
Whoa, 500 lives. Wow. That's so incredible. And does the relative goodness of our job affect the next birth, like the body's health, disabilities, or quality of life?
Yes, it does. It will affect our next birth. If we are reborn even again as a human, it will affect.
Wow. Okay, thank you, Master.
Welcome.
Hello, Master.
Hello.
Hi, nice to hear you again.
Yes, same here. I hear you every day almost, once a week at least.
That's nice. It's better to hear you.
How is your better half?
Very good. Very good.
Good? Helping you, huh? Good. Good girl. That's the real wife.
Thank you for letting us to be here. I would love to see you.
I do too. You are a good wife. That's the real wife.
Thank you, Master.
You look better and better. When I saw you last time, you look younger, huh? All the time. How come? What did he do?
From your blessing, Master. Thank you.
Maybe he loves you more now because you're a good girl.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, and love makes you young, Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm happy for you both. This is a good example of a good couple. That's how couples should be. Work together in a good environment, good cause for others. This is the best.
Thank you.
That's true love.
It is good.
Okay.
Thank you,
very
Master.
much. Master, I have two questions. The first is, what is the karmic price for the people who work in the weapons companies? Is the karmic price the same for both marketing and selling the weapon, or making the weapons and selling them?
More or less, yes. Because both are contributing to the destroying of lives. So, they both take the profit of doing this. Yes. Of supporting this kind of destructive weapons, So They're both similar, okay? Yes.
And the next question is, how about the scientist who uses their knowledge to kill, like to invent weapons, versus the scientist who saves lives by finding a cure for a disease?
Oh, saving lives is always having a good merit, and destroying life is always destructive to ourselves. One of the scientists, Nobel, after he realized it's bad, he dedicated all his fortune to promote peace up to now.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the way we should do. If we have, by misfortune or misunderstanding, engaged in this destructive business, then we have to turn around and change it quickly, and instead helping to save lives or to promote peaceful coexistence. Eh?
Yes, that'd be much better.
Yes.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
Hello, Master. How are you, Master?
Oh, I'm good, love. I'm good. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Okay. My first question is, do we lose merits for watching negative films or TV shows, such as ones with violence and profanity? Do we gain merits for watching good positive films or TV shows?
Yes. We do lose merit for watching negative films or TV shows, yes. With violence and profanity, yes, we will lose big time merit. And we do gain some merit watching good positive films or TV show. It depends on who play on it. Of course, we will gain some merit when we watch good TV and good unconditional program or good film, But the merit we gain more or less also depends on who plays in the film or who does the TV show, etc. I have a big list here about many things. After we finish, I have a quick running, all right? About spiritual do's and don'ts, huh? How about that? You like that?
Yes, Master.
Okay. Yeah, any more questions?
Yes, Master. My second question is, do we gain merit by thinking positive thoughts? What about negative thoughts?
We gain merit by positive thought, and we lost merit by negative thought. That's for sure. It's obvious, okay? But negative thought is not as bad yet as negative action, okay?
Yes,
so if you think about something negative, as long as you don't bring it into action yet, you cut it immediately and you counter it with positive thinking, then that effect will be neutralized, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
My last question is, do we gain merits by praying for others or the world?
My God, when you pray for the world and for others, you don't think of merit, honey. You just pray. I am sure you ask it for the sake of somebody else. But otherwise, we don't think of merit at all. When we pray for someone, for the world, then we are in a desperate mood to want to benefit others or the world. We will never think of merit or not merit. I don't know how much merit you gain, or do you gain merit at all by praying for others. But I just pray, okay? And I never check out how much merit, so I cannot answer you this. I could not care less about merit.
Yeah.
Thank
you, Master.
When
Thank
we
you
pray,
so much.
we should pray with all sincerity and pure-heartedness, just for the sake of other people. And if by chance we have any merit from that, it's so much better. If not, we should never care about that in that situation, huh?
Yes,
and
Master.
meditate is a good prayer. Meditate on the light and sound, on the reality of connection with God is the best prayer, because wherever you go, you are purified by that, and then people around you, the situation, the surrounding will automatically benefit without you even asking for them even. So meditation on the light and sound that I taught you are the best, okay, for everyone and for yourself, of course. Whether you get married or not, well, maybe you gain some merit, but it depends on how sincere and how clean yourself inside. If you are burdened with bad karma, then please forget it. Can't even pray for yourself already. Meditate is a good prayer, okay? Once we are clean and pure, people around us benefit in any case without even praying. But if we are not clean, not pure, we cannot even pray. What I mean is, when we're impure and bad, we cannot have enough concentration or high level enough to reach the prayer benefit. Okay?
Hi, Master.
Hi.
How can merits be used or spent? Is it like money to get things to enjoy? What are ways we are spending or losing our merits? Thank you, Master.
You want to spend your merit? Wow, I tell you how. Anytime you want to lose your merit, you go outside, have fun, even go to a meat restaurant to eat something, go anywhere or watch any nonsense movies or TV, then you spend your merit very quickly.
Wow.
You want that?
No, Master.
Okay. But in any case, even a little bit of fun now and then is all right, as long as you use the protective measure that I have taught you at the time of initiation. 5 ways to protect yourself all the time, 24 hours. Yes?
Yes, Master.
Even with that, sometimes the harm seep in. If we don't concentrate well enough and if we forget, then it's leaking in. So to earn merit is very difficult. It's like money, it's hard earned, but to waste it is very, very easy. If we do nonsensical things, if we do things that is harmful to others or not beneficial to us, and even to go out in a restaurant or go see a movies, you lose some from 20 to few thousand.
Wow.
Spiritual points. Yes, depends. Yeah, okay? Wherever you go, just remember the protection. Huh?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
All right.
I have another question, Master. If doing noble good work, like an investment in merits, what are the best ways to multiply our investment the quickest? Thank you, Master.
Multiply your merit?
Yes, Master.
Is that what you want? Multiply the merit by meditation is the best, eh?
Yes, Master.
And earn also extra merit by doing good deeds, yeah? Helping others as well in spare time. Anybody who support even by feeling happy that somebody opened a restaurant, supporting mentally, spiritually, emotionally for some good job, also earn merit, okay?
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
Hi, Master.
Hi.
Master, how much merit do we need to earn in order not to transmigrate back into the cycle of life and birth?
Oh, we have to earn enough so that you jump over the 3 worlds, the astral, the causal, and the Brahma world. Because within these 3 worlds, we will be transmigrating again, and again. If we to the 4th, we are safer already. To the 5th would be the best. How much merit? Oh, I have to begin with a big calculator. Just do your meditation, okay?
Yes, Master.
Then the Master take care of the rest. Master Power, take care of the rest.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome. In order not to transmigrate We have to go to the 4th level, okay? That's about 5 billion points of spiritual practice, okay? Now, about 10 zillions points to the 5th level. 10 zillions. I don't know how to count that. All right? If you want to boil that down to mathematics, that's like that.
10 zillion points? That's a lot. But can you earn so much in one life?
Wow, difficult. Maybe with the help of Master Power and with the help of your past life spiritual practice, maybe.
I see.
But if you go to the 4th level, you can continue from there. The Master Power will help you to continue to the 5th, yeah?
Okay, Master.
So all you have to do is earn 5 billion to the, the border of the 4th level. That's to the border of the 4th level. But don't worry, the merit can be multiplied. Depends on your concentration and sincerity. Huh?
Yes, Master.
Otherwise, 1 hour of meditation, only about 100,000 points.
Wow.
Medium concentration.
And with the maximum concentration?
Oh, well, maybe 400,000 or 500,000. A disciple going to Samadhi will gain 500,000 points. 500,000 points if a disciple of the light and sound go into Samadhi, deep in Samadhi, okay? For Master would be 5 million points in Samadhi. And that's how the Master gains spiritual merit quick in order to give to disciple. Yeah? It's like that, because the Master meditate and gain some merit, spiritual merit point as well, okay? And if we meditate but we don't concentrate at all, then we have even that 40 point, even no concentration. If you sit in meditation, you try hard, but you can't concentrate, you still have 40 points. A medium concentration, then you have, as I told you already before. And if you are in Samadhi, you gain 500,000 points. And the higher level of practitioner, the more they gain. Yeah? Okay?
I have a question, like if we go to a country and we spread your teaching and establish a center there, and the center start to expand, so lots of people learn to know you and to start practicing Guanyin method. So does that mean the first person initiate the center
earn lots of merit, like multiply,
sure.
because he started the new center and the country starts to know you and to know the Guanyin method?
Of course they do. Yeah, the first person and the second and the third, they all earn merit a lot.
Okay. Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
Hi, Master.
Hi.
I have 3 questions. In a way, we are very lucky to be born at this time, especially with you here. And although the planet is in danger and people are in need of being awakened, you have saved us, and we're able to accumulate more merits working with you in the mission. How about in times when planet is in peace, planetary peace? Is spiritual progress much slower and the accumulation of merits much slower? Because maybe they do not have Supreme Master TV or loving huts to work?
I would prefer that we don't have to do Loving Hood and Supreme Master TV, so you all can meditate and enjoy. Peaceful planet, peaceful time means that people have a lot of merit already in order to have such a peaceful time and peaceful country, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
In that case, we don't even need Supreme Master television. Don't eat a Loving Hood. Probably they already have hundreds of thousands of Loving Hood, or don't have Loving Hood because everybody is vegan already or breatharian already,
Yes, Master.
The reason why we have the Supreme Master television to begin with, because it's a planetary crisis, and I can't just stand there and watch, okay? So we have to put all our energy, finance, and manpower into this, as well as lovinghood. But make no mistake, meditation is the best merit you can earn. And this Supreme Master Television, lovinghood, etc., are just jobs, yeah? And the best jobs you can have, that's all there is, okay? The best job that have the most merit for you. But other job can earn also sometimes equally as good merit, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
No mistake, this is just a job. And we do it because we want to help others. We want to help to save the world and save the planet. Not physically, but to awaken their compassion, their loving nature, so that they can help themselves and save themselves. This is a good job that we're doing, but it's not purposely to earn merit at all.
Yes, Master.
If you truly want to earn merit, the best way is meditation. But of course, not all of us can sit all day 24 hours and meditate, and we have to do something to contribute to this world. Then we pick the best job we can, you see? Like working for the Supreme Master Television, opening a Lovinghood restaurant, or working for Lovinghood restaurant, etc., etc. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Yes. So the best is meditation with sincerity on the light and sound, and concentrate well. This will earn the highest merit always, especially with direct heavenly light and sound, like the way we do, Kuan Yin method.
Okay, Master, my next question is, many people seem to be naturally led to do a certain job in their lives. And what kind of people would mostly do what kind of job? Do good people do good jobs and bad people do bad jobs?
Okay. Not necessarily, love, not necessarily. Sometimes good people has been somehow by some karmic connection with some bad situation or bad people, they also be tempted or be misled or entangled into doing kind of bad job. But in their heart they always feel wrong. And then sooner or later they will wake up and they will quit that job if they can. Yes. And sometimes bad people do good job also. Because they have earned some kind of merit connection in the past life that lead them into this good job in these lifetimes in order to redeem themselves. Yeah? Okay?
Understand, Master.
Yeah, many people are bad people and happen to land in a good job. I'm telling you the truth.
Understand, Master. Yes, Master.
All right.
One final question, Master, for me. Do we earn more or less merits according to the number of people who benefit from our work?
Yes, of course. That also. That helps. Yeah?
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome, love.
Hi, Master.
Hi, love.
What are the jobs that have the most merit?
What kind of job have the most merit?
Yes.
Oh. Any kind of job that awaken human soul and lead them back to God.
Yes.
That's the best job. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Earn the most merit.
How do these positions compare in terms of merits? Master's attendant, resident, contact persons, Supreme Master Television worker, loving heart worker, teacher, animal rights activist, vegan restaurant owner or worker, vegan clothes shop owner or worker, vegan hotel owner or worker, organic vegan farmer, animal farmer or hunter.
Okay. Oh my God, animal farmer and hunter. Oh. Okay, any more jobs?
Tobacco or alcohol seller?
Yeah.
And drug dealer.
There is no compare between vegetarian restaurant, livelihood, for example, teacher, and the animal farmer or hunter. Oh my God. All of the job that help people awaken consciousness or nourishing them physically or mentally, emotionally are meritorious job. Any job that harm others, kill animals or kill men are destined for hell. Okay?
Yes, Master.
You know, animals, farmers for meat and eggs and dairy farmer and all that, and hunters are jobs that destined for hell. We should not even contemplate in our dream even.
Yes, Master.
Okay?
Yes, Master.
Right.
The next question is, what is the merit earned when we rescue or adopt an abandoned animal from the street or animal shelter?
When you adopt an animal, either domestic or wild, you just care for that animal. Yeah, with all your love and your attention, and do whatever you can to make him or her comfortable. You don't think in terms of marriage anymore, okay?
Yes, Master.
And if we gain some merit out of that, then it's fine. But I don't think we should even think of marriage, you know? Like when I adopt my dogs, I only love them so much, I just have to take them home. I wish I could take the whole pound home, you know, for example, like that. I never thought of marriage, so I don't even know if we have any merit or not. But I'm sure if you rescue such an abandoned or distressed or injured animal, the merit is in itself. The merit is that you look at yourself. Suppose if you even think of in terms of merit, then you look at yourself, you feel that, oh, you are a human being. You are worthy to be called the children of God. And that's the merit in itself, for example, And the merit more is that the animals, they love you so much. Every day you have so much joy and happiness with these rescue animals. And that is more than any merit I could ask for. Okay, love?
Yes, Master. Thank you very much. Thank you, Master.
Welcome.
Well, it's wonderful to speak to you again, Master. And thank you very much for your time.
Oh, thank you also for your time.
Anytime, Master. We are extremely privileged working here at Supreme Master Television and being able to devote ourselves wholly to this mission. Sometimes we are very touched seeing our brothers and sisters who are out there in the so-called real world, who work full-time and have a family, but they still find time to record programs for Supreme Master TV or go and do relief work and work at Loving Hut part-time.
Yeah.
How much merits do they gain in comparison to someone working full-time at Supreme Master Television headquarters, given that they have to balance it with their everyday life?
Oh, there is no comparison. I mean, both are different, Okay? And it depends on how sincere you are, then you earn merit that way. But if you want to know exactly how much, we have to sit down and compare two people. You tell me which one work full-time in there and which one the one you mentioned, and then I make a calculation, okay? How many time, how many minutes.
Maybe another time we can do that.
As I have told you guys already, whatever we do in this world, we do it because we feel the need to do it. Like, for example, our world is in trouble, so we just have to do Supreme Master Television to remind people. But at the beginning of this, I never thought we would gain or lose merit or anything. We just do it because it's necessary. Just like you see somebody drowning in the river, you don't have time to think that to have merit or not merit. All your heart is going into the benefit of that person and pull him out immediately. You think later on you see him well and happy and alive, you're so happy yourself. Yes. And I think that's even enough merit for me. Yeah? Yes. But at the moment, to be honest with you, I don't know how much merit we gain or we don't gain. I just feel that we work very hard for the worthy cause. And sometimes I feel like I'm very grateful to you guys who work over there. And in that case, I'm also trying to work very hard to catch up with you. And we work together.
You are our inspiration.
I never think of merit. Maybe now you asked about it. I'm sure we have some merit, but, well, you're welcome to have it all. Whatever merit from television, you're welcome to have all of them. All of you, the one who works for Supreme Master Television. If I have any merit, I dedicate it all to you guys. Okay?
Thank you very much, Master.
The best merit we could have out of this Supreme Master Television business is that we can save as many sentient beings, save their soul, awaken their compassionate nature again. That's the best merit I can think of out of working for Supreme Master Television. Don't you?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. But of course you are asking because we are in the merit stuff, né? So we keep asking in that direction. But I don't think any of you or myself ever think of gaining any merit while working for Supreme Master Television or going to help unfortunate people or anything of the like, right? We don't think of merit at all. Yes, okay.
Thank you.
While we're discussing, we're talking, okay? Right.
Hello, Master.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I have two questions. The first question is, a person who struggles to do a good job but does it nevertheless versus someone who willingly does something, is there a difference in merits earned for the same job?
Maybe not. Maybe not. You know? Yeah. Maybe not. The person who is struggling to try to do a good job, or the person who is doing it easily but also doing it with all their heart, both are equally meritorious, I think, because the reason he struggled because he has a more burden of karma in the past life, but nevertheless he still stick to it and knowing what is good, and he continued to do it. And the person who has it easy because probably he has done similar thing before, so he doesn't have to struggle, or he has earned some other merit to help him to smooth out his path in this lifetime. So I think both are the same, huh?
Okay. Yes, Master. Yes, Master.
As long as they're both sincere.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Master. To follow on the question, the next question, do we need to earn a certain level of merits in order to be a good tool for God and carry out Master's work smoothly? Thank you, Master.
Yes, we probably have earned some certain level of merit in order to be a good tool for God. Huh? We have to, we should. Yeah, it's smoother that way. Huh? Otherwise, even if we don't feel it is smooth, we still carry on and continue with our best intention, then it will be fine also. Hmm?
Yes, Master.
Hi, Master.
Yeah, hi.
I have two questions. The first one is, does one's level of concentration or devotion while doing our job affect the amount of merits?
Yes, of course, of course. The level of concentration and devotion while we are doing our job affects the amount of merit. That is true, yeah?
Okay. In a discussion with disciples before, you mentioned that there are 6th-level beings on this planet. However, you also mentioned before that it's very rare that beings past the 5th level come down here. How was it that they were able to come here?
Yes, yes. They come, but they go fast. Normally, they don't stay that long. Okay? Because they have to go through a lot of difficulty to come down here, so nobody really likes to come down here and stay that long.
Okay. Thank you. Do we gain more merits by working with good intention rather than mechanically, even if the end result is similar?
Yeah. We have good intention, we earn more merit, for sure.
So my next question is, I have always thought that the motive behind the action is the most important in spiritual practice, and the only thing that counts is the motive, not the action itself. But because I read a story from the Bible, and there was an old poor woman going out of the temple, and she gives 2 coins. And the rich Pharisee, boasting, gives 300 coins. And Jesus said that the old woman was closer to the kingdom of God than the Pharisee. And that story shows that action is not what counts, but the motive behind the action.
Correct.
So I have also difficulty understanding where the fairness is in a situation like the following, when a practitioner gives meal without love to another person, high-level being, and there is another person who gives the same meal to a low-level being, but with full of joy and full of love, but doesn't gain as much merit as the other one. So could you explain about that?
I don't know who told you that. Did I tell you that?
No, I've been told that it was not you.
Oh no, it seems strange to me also, you know. I think it's not correct. Whomever we give, no matter how high level we are or how low level the person, we must give, of course, always with love and joy and unconditional spirit. That's the only way we should give, no matter what level you are, okay?
Okay.
And we don't care about merit, how much or not.
Yes, Master.
Yes, when we give to someone, all our attention and love go into that person to make that person more comfortable, happy, and that is the only merit we should think of. Huh? Okay?
Yes, Master.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Master.
Whomever we give, no matter how high level we are or how low level the person, we must give, of course, always with love and joy and unconditional spirit. That's the only way we should give, no matter what level you are, okay?
Okay.
And we don't care about merit, how much or not.
Yes, Master.
Yes, when we give to someone, all our attention and love go into that person to make that person more comfortable, happy, and that is the only merit we should think of. Huh? Okay?
Yes, Master.
I hope that next time when you give your dog that meal, please don't think of merit too much. Make sure he has a good meal and good water, and that's all there is. And love, okay?
Hi, Master. Thank you for talking to us today. My question is, do non-disciple guests who appear on Supreme Master TV earn merit too?
Yeah, they do.
Is there a difference in merit earned by the kinds of topic they talk about? For example, there are guests who are not normally related to veg or climate change. For example, guests on science and spirituality or golden age technology. There are also guests who talk about urgent situation of climate change and livestock, animal cruelty, and the importance of the vegan lifestyle. Do they earn different merit, Master?
Sure, they do. They do, but more or less, More or less.
Thank you, Master.
It also depends on their sincerity, huh? And also their already existing level of spiritual practice. Yeah.
My next question, regarding recipient of Shining World Award for Master, do recipients receive some merit or protection by accepting the award?
Oh yes, they do. They do also. It's an attitude and their heart and their humility and their sincerity is all play some part in it, hey? It's not just their award. Okay? They have some merit, but it's not like spiritual merit unless they awaken, of course, by receiving it. They are pure enough to be awakened, their subconsciousness, their spiritual consciousness. And then they practice further or go get initiation into light and sound, then they will have more spiritual merit. Okay? But they, of course, they gain some merit and blessing by contacting with good, saintly people, like from you, from our group, yes? And maybe elevate it somewhat, yeah? But they have to continue their spiritual practice with the light and sound. If they have, then they will benefit lastingly.
Yeah, when I see on Supreme Master TV, some of the recipients, they are very touched and they cry when they receive your award because they cannot believe it that their good deed has been rewarded by such a honor by you.
Yes. This is just to encourage the world to be more virtuous and kind. Just not just for them, but for everyone else who watch the show or who are influenced by this kind benevolence vibration of the award and the awardees and the ceremony as well. Okay?
Yeah, thank you, Master. And if a potential recipient declines the award, do they lose merit, Master?
What do you want me to say, huh? They will not lose any spiritual merit or anything. It's just that they might have lost the chance to have opportunity of being blessed, being near saintly group, saintly people. And so they might not have a chance to be awakened spiritually or learn to know more spiritual elevation way, you see? So their loss is more than just the award. But it's their choice, you know, we don't want to say anything about it, okay? We just want to do good, okay?
Yes, Master.
We don't judge people and we don't tell them bad or good, nothing, okay? We just do our part, and whatever their part, they do whatever they do.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
The awards is not spiritual merit, okay? The people who get the award, they gain spiritual merit by their own worth, yeah? Award is only encouragement. But of course they gain spiritual merit by contact with good people, you know, like you, for example. Maybe elevate by meditation. So they will, of course, gain spiritual merit by your presence. They will gain spiritual merit if what they do is unconditional. If only want to help others and the world, any of the action like that will earn spiritual merit, even if they are not practicing the Kuan Yin method, even if they not meditate or anything like that. They do earn some spiritual merit, okay?
I have another question, Master.
Yeah.
Celebrities and journalists have a great influence. Do they gain a lot of benefits when they talk or write positive articles about Master or Supreme Master TV or Loving Heart?
Sure.
Since they are able to affect more people?
Yeah, sure. The more people affected by their articles or their effort, the more merit they earn.
Wow, thank you, Master. Yeah. And like, for example, there was an article by a Buddhist newspaper that did thorough research on scope of Supreme Master TV, and he explained how our channel is the largest in the world with coverage over entire planet. It was amazing to read that, and we didn't even know ourselves until he pointed out. So for something like spreading this good news about our channel to the whole Buddhist community like that, how much merit would these public and media figure earn, Master?
Whatever he does, if it has good intention, and if the people benefit from it, then he will earn merit accordingly, okay?
Okay.
How much, I don't have a calculator here. I never think too much in terms of merit for myself or anybody, so I don't know how much. Okay, it's not like money. You can sit here and count $1, $2, $3, $4, okay? But a lot. If he has good intention, and if people benefit from it, then he earns a lot of merit according to how many people and how good intention he has. It depends on how many that their saying or their effort affect. For example, 100 points for each person that has been benefited from that, from what they're doing. Okay?
Thank you, Master.
Welcome.
Is it the same when we have famous singers or celebrity come and host for our TV? Do they earn enough merit to liberate this lifetime?
I'm not sure if enough or not. It depends also what else they do in life, né? Okay?
Okay, thank you, Master.
You're welcome. I don't want to advertise. Of course, when people do good things or support a noble cause, then they always earn good merit, né? And depends on nature of that noble cause or how much sincerity they have. They will earn more or they earn less, né? But I don't want to advertise for that, and then people will think we should do that so that other people come and work for us. It's not like that, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, I think these celebrities or journalists or whoever, good-hearted people who come to work for us because they respect us, because they enjoy working with us, because they identify themselves with the work that we're doing, so they want to do it and they enjoy doing it themselves. And how much merit? Of course they will have some, but that is not to say that if you do that and then otherwise you do all the bad things, then you can also cover up. It's not. It depends, okay, on a person, yeah, and sincerity and how good, how pure that person is as well. Okay?
Yes, Master. Thank you so much.
Hello, Master. How are you?
I'm wide awake here.
Okay.
Earning a lot of merit right now.
Thank you, Master. I hope that in the near future, people will strive to do good and to serve one another. So, soon that we can live in peace.
I hope so too, honey. I do.
Hello, Master.
Hello.
What is the purpose of Supreme Master TV to the universe? How much does it help to elevate the consciousness of the universe? And how many beings and planets benefit from it?
Oh, yeah, it will help a lot to elevate the consciousness of the world and the universe as well. How many beings and planets, all that I cannot sit here and tell you. A lot, okay?
Yes. Yes, Master.
We cannot count it so easily yet. And it still continue anyway, okay? But I can say that a lot. Okay?
Yes, thank you, Master.
And the Supreme Master TV benefit people only because we have word of wisdom and all that, and the presence of the saints. Everything else is just entertainment for mental, physical, emotional benefit. And through that, maybe people want to learn to know more spiritual elevation. Then there will be benefit more. Okay? All right, thank you.
Thank you, Master.
Hi, Master. How much blessing does a country get when Supreme Master TV airs a program about the country or a cooking show from that country? And how does that help the country?
How much? You always ask how much? How can you count the blessing? Of course, if you add something about the country, then somehow that country has a blessing and lift up a little, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master. It helps in different way, yeah?
When Master specifies to focus on a country during programming, is it to prevent a catastrophe in that country, or is it to give the country more merits to influence the world?
I told you in different way, but just one cooking show is not enough, okay? Or one show is not good enough. But the thing is that if some country are so much down and so much in trouble and suffering, then of course I would like to remind the world that the people who live in that country is also human beings. They have culture, they have diversity, they have spiritual mind, and they have good heart, they have music, they have poetry, they have romance, they have love, just like everywhere else. So if we air something about that country, just to bring people into focus about that country, maybe they see the good point, the positive point of that country, and reconsider more benefit to help their country to elevate or to be less suffering or to stop the war or to have more peace, for example. You understand?
Yes, Master.
Also, for that country, for the people of that country themselves, to remind themselves, to remember that they have a great cultural heritage, they have a spiritual background, they are someone like everyone else, and they would wake up. If they are not waking up, if they want war, they probably reconsider more peace, and they would be more proud of themselves, they would be more confident of themselves, and then they would rethink of what to do for their country, for their future. Do you understand? So
yes,
it goes
that's
both
very
ways.
beautiful. Thank you so much for your guidance.
That's why we air them.
We really appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome, love. I wish there'll be more benefit, more peace and more love for those countries, and because people, they suffer too much. In some countries they suffer more than other countries, and my heart cannot bear. So whatever we can help them, we do it. Yeah? Okay?
Yes, Master. Thank you so much.
Yeah, because I love them. I love the people. It's not just talking. I can never put it into words. I don't really like to put into words to say I love the people, but that's the way I feel.
Thank you for your love. Thank you.
No, thank you for helping. We're both doing it, hey?
Thank you so much for the opportunity to be of some use to your work.
Yeah, that's what we are here for. Yes. All of us, our group.
Yes, I have another question. Countries that have once ruled over other countries or have great influence over others, for example, France and African nations, when we do programs on them, does it have a greater effect?
Oh, well, it's the same, love. It's the same. It just depends on the karmic background and depends on the affinity. It's not like one country have more privilege than other countries because of their greater influence or anything like that. Any country so-called great is how that country help other lesser countries to develop, to become equal with them, to respect the other country's heritage and help them to stand on their feet, help them in time of trouble, help them to be better and better all the time, help other countries. Yeah? Whichever country that helps other country in the most sincerity and effective way, that country is a great country and have great influence. Yeah? Otherwise, I don't know, name or size or prestige, that doesn't count. Okay?
Yes. Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
Master, I have another question.
Yeah.
The internet has been such an indispensable tool for Supreme Master Television. Was it invented at this period mainly for the spreading of your teachings?
No. I wish. But it's invented.
Yeah.
Due to the merit of the whole humanity, and especially the spiritual-minded people who had brought many inventors from different planets into our own in order to better facilitate a more comfortable life for the human on this planet. Yeah?
Yes.
We cannot say it's all for us, actually, to be honest. Okay?
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Very good. Okay, another one. Do extraterrestrials who watch Supreme Master Television watch it in order to gain merits? And how much merits do they earn?
Okay. Yeah, I have it somewhere. Somebody asked it. But I told you I will run you a list later, okay?
Yes, very good.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I think a lot of merit, a lot for 1 hour, okay?
Okay, another one. How much merit does the world need to interact with other galaxies or planets? Do you think we will be able to see it in our lifetime?
Maybe. You pray. Maybe. The way it is right now, we have a hard time earning merit to keep our world to survive, okay?
Yes.
And if we are worthy, they will come and contact us.
Wonderful. Very good. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, Master.
Hello.
Hi. In order for someone to open a vegan restaurant, is it by destiny or merits? Do we need to have enough merits in the first place to open a veg restaurant? And if so, then how much?
Well, you just try. You never know how much merit you have, enough or not, okay? Let's put it this way, if you have enough money, just open it and then see how much merit
yes, Master.
you have.
Sounds good.
Because if you don't have enough merit and you open the restaurant, then you will have it later. You have merit later.
Yes, Master. And I was wondering, is there a difference in merits earned by opening a Loving Hut versus a regular vegetarian or vegan restaurant?
Loving Hut has more merit.
If a vegetarian restaurant airs Supreme Master television on their television, but not under the Loving Hut name, is that more merits?
Yes, if you add Supreme Master TV, of course, there's more merit. Only if they watch the Supreme Master television, if they are awakened by the Master lecture, they go and seek more spiritual practice, guidance, then they will earn more spiritual merit. They will benefit more, okay? I mean, real benefit is spiritual merit.
Yes, Master.
The reason why Loving Hut has more merit than most, I don't say all the vegetarian restaurants, but than most, because we are inspired truly by the intention to serve the world and to save the planet, and by compassion for the animals. You see, we're not much into like earning money. It's not our motive. That's why it's more meritorious, okay?
Yes, Master.
But if any other vegetarian restaurant, they have the same motive, then they also will earn the same merit.
Yes, Master.
Hello, Master. The question is, there's a rumor that if one opens a Loving Hut, that they can go to the fifth heaven. Is this true?
If that were true, I tell you guys, go quit, don't meditate, and don't do Remaster TV. Don't do nothing, go open Loving Hut right now. You think it's true? No. No, that's blackmail, eh? Yeah, it's not true. It's not true. We open the Loving Hut not because we want merit, not because we want to go fifth or seventh or whatever heaven. We open it because we want to save the world, because we feel sorry for the animals. We feel sorry for the humans who are not aware of the detrimental effect of poisonous meat, as well as of the destruction to the world. Yeah, that's why we open Loving Hut restaurant. Anything else we don't even consider, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Right. Meditate will bring you to the fifth level. Nothing else.
Yes, Master.
I told you, make no mistake that if you open a Loving Hut restaurant, if you work for Loving Hut, if you do charity, if you hand out SOS flyer, if you work for Supreme Master TV, if you pay for anything to help others, then you will go to a higher level. No, no, no. These are different merit, okay?
Yes, Master.
These are physical merit. And it's just a good job. And good job that generates merit like any other good job. But we do it with the best intention to save people, to save the animals, to awaken compassion in all living beings. Then that is the merit of it. Meditate will bring you to the 5th level, nothing else.
Yes, Master.
I told you, make no mistake that if you open a Loving Hood restaurant, if you work for Loving Hood, if you do charity, if you hand out SOS flyer, if you work for Supreme Master TV, if you pay for anything to help others, then you will go to a higher level. No, no, no. These are different merit, okay?
Yes, Master.
These are physical merit. And it's just a good job. And good job that generates merit like any other good job. But we do it with the best intention to save people, to save the animals, to awaken compassion in all living beings. Then that is the merit of it. But not to go to the 5th level or any level at all because open a Loving Hood restaurant. Of course, if we have this kind of merit, it helps our spiritual elevation. Yeah, it helps. Because if we don't have this kind of merit, our spiritual merit will be deducted even. Do you understand me?
Yes, Master.
Yes. So at least if we have this merit, like you have money, you have money to pay for television, then people don't take it out of your bank account.
Yes, Master.
Or don't confiscate your other household item. Like some people can't pay for mortgage, they come and take everything from your house. Okay?
Yes, Master.
So we earn merit by the way. I cannot tell you that open restaurant don't earn merit, but we don't open restaurant because of earning merit. We open it because we want to help the world. Please be clear about this conception, because that's the only purpose we should work with in anything at all, to help others and to reawaken their good nature. And by the way, reminding us of our good nature self as well. Understand this, huh?
Yes, Master.
And of course this kind of thing will generate merit. That's all, okay? Not because we want it, not because we go do it so that we have merit. If you go do something in order to have merit, then I say to you, please don't do it. It is too below dignity. Understand now?
Yes,
Master.
Okay.
Master, I have more questions.
Yeah, please, go ahead.
How many loving huts should we open to save the planet? The whole planet?
How many?
How many loving huts?
Every street should have one. Huh? How about that?
Wow.
Well, it's not fast enough, eh? It's not fast enough. And it's not enough, but no matter how many, it's still not enough. But at least we are inspiring some more. Do you understand me?
Yes, Master.
And we make the atmosphere of the planet more benevolent, with a good energy. And we hope it will spread more, okay, to save the planet. Huh?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
We open Loving Hood or hoping everybody else will open. And that's how it will save the planet, not just us, okay?
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
All right. You're welcome.
Master, I have a question. How about the Loving Hut Express? Is it as helpful as the Loving Hut restaurant to save the planet?
Yeah, everything help, honey. Everything help. And please don't compare. Do what you can.
Okay.
Do what you can. You see, remember the story in the Bible? 2 pennies and a lot of money?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Everything help.
Another question. Does opening a loving hut in a country result in the country earning merits too?
Yes, sure.
So how about the country that don't have loving hut yet? We should go and open ASAP?
Yeah, if you can, of course. Everywhere. Anywhere you can.
Okay, Master. Thank you.
Master, that's all the questions that we have for you today. You mentioned earlier that you had a list. Would you like to share that with us?
Oh, sure. Okay. That's all you have, and are you all satisfied with my answer?
Yes, Master.
Okay, good. Now, there comes the list, because sometimes during meditation I would find out something, do research something, and so if you want, I run it down for you. Okay, here come. Okay, spiritual do's and don'ts. Okay, first I talk about loss. Then sometimes I talk about loss and gain. So this is not like made in an order or anything, because I wrote it quickly the way it comes. Understand me? Yeah?
Yes, Master.
Now, mistakes. For example, lost. Go out shopping, lost 200 spiritual points. Go to meat-eating restaurant, lost 300 spiritual points, okay? Eat stuff with animals. Minimum lost 700, maximum 1,000. Eat from someone else, cooking for you, lost 50 points even, yeah? When you cook for yourself, even then you lose 20 points. All this is deduction from your spiritual merit, okay? Understand this?
Yes, Master.
Nothing in this world is free. So that's why you ask me why you have to earn merit. We have to in order to cover ourselves even, yeah? When we cook for someone, we gain 40 points. See, so now you ask how much to gain when you open Loving Hood restaurant, then you can multiply it for me, okay? Okay. For example, you asked me about adopting and raising animal, huh? Okay. For example, here I have it even. I look like I knew before you asked all these questions. This list already exists, okay? I didn't write it because of you. I write it because it comes through meditation. Sometimes people ask in the air, you know, or when you meditate at home, you ask, and I catch it here, and I wrote it all down, the answer here. For example, raise one vegan dog, you will gain 4,000 to 6,000 points per year. Help to cook and care for one veggie dog, you gain 1,000 to 2,000, you know. Like for example, if I have a dog and one of my assistants live in here and help to cook and care for him, he will gain 1,000 to 2,000 points per year. Okay. Raise one veg dog, take care overall with, you know, above assistance, you will gain 4,000 to 6,000 points per year. Raise one bird with veggie, gain 3,000 to 10,000 per year. Wow, more for bird, eh? I mean, take care overall, eh? And then you gain up to 10,000 per year. Help feed or care for birds, you know, like you live in assistant or helper, you will gain yourself, even if it's not your bird, you just help my bird, for example, you will gain 2,000 to 3,000 points per year. Clean house for enlightened master, you gain 20,000 points per year. Because you keep asking me before, how is it compared to, you know, being master assistant or working in Supreme Master TV, right?
Yes, Master.
Something like that. Okay. So, for example, you clean the house for master, you earn 20,000 points. Wash clothes for master, you earn 5,000 points. These are yearly, yearly income, Wear your clothes when somebody else wash for you. You lost nothing, you gain nothing. It depends on what kind of job, you know. It's not like always doing some and then you gain some or you lose some. It's not always. Yeah, I'm surprised why somebody else help you wash clothes and or you let somebody else wash clothes, you don't gain, you don't lose. Okay, now watch TV. You keep asking me. Bad and violent. Watch 1 hour of bad and violent TV, you lost 300 spiritual points. Watch 1 hour Supreme Master TV, gain 800 spiritual points. I just say about spiritual, okay? I don't say spiritual point anymore. Then you know, when I say point, you know spiritual point, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master. Supreme Master TV 1 hour, you gain 3,000 points. Wow. Struggle or smooth? Your words, quoted. Recommend Supreme Master TV for one person to watch, gain 20,000 points. Write hot lines even to Supreme Master TV, gain 3,000 points. This is all you have asked me before, huh?
Yes, Master.
How did I even know? I wrote all this before you even asked me today, before I know your question, okay? Now livelihood, nah? Also many of your questions now come. Open vegetarian livelihood, gain 30,000 points per year. Work for livelihood, earning money, huh? Gain 6,000 points. Work in livelihood for food, gain 10,000 points. Live in and work for livelihood, gain 5,000 points. Because you see, when you work there, you live there, you are deducted. You can see that, huh? Yes. Yeah. And when you earn money from livelihood, working for livelihood, you are deducted 4,000 points. You see that? And you live in there, and you have boarding and lodging, then you lost 5,000 points. See? If you work there for food only, you gain 10,000 points. My God, that's so exact, huh? You ask me how much now, it is all here. Because I can't remember all this. When it comes through meditation, then I wrote it down quickly. Understand me? Yeah.
Yes, Master.
And when you ask me, I don't remember anymore, okay? Now, you asked me about Vegetarian Express, like a veg mobile car, right?
Yes.
You earn about 4,000 points per year. Work for mobile car, you earn 1,000 points. Veg lunch box types earn 3,000 points. Helpers for veg lunch box, 1,000. Now, design SM clothes, gain 1 year, 4,000 points. Help with designing or, sewing clothes, SM, design clothes, 1,000 points. Design SM jewelry, 10,000 points. That's even for me, you see. Help with designing jewelry, 2,000 to 3,500 points. This per year, huh? Or this yearly. If otherwise, I will state it. Work with Loving Food. There's another company of ours. Gain 2,000 points per year. With no money, you gain 2,000 points. If you earn money working for Loving Food, you earn 800 points. You live in and work for Loving Food. I mean, you already have boarding and lodging, right?
Yes, Master.
Okay. Then you earn 300 points. Now, you asked me to compare. How do I know? Look at this here. Waterian, breatharian, solarian, raw, one meal, a vegetarian cook. Look here. Waterian people, they don't gain anything, they don't lose anything, 0, 0. Breatharian, gain nothing, lost nothing, 0, 0. Solarian, also gain, lost nothing, 0, 0 point. Raw vegan, one meal, lost 10 points. Cook vegan meal, one meal, lost 20 points. Even if you cook for yourself or you buy it yourself, okay, you lost it. But if you're breatharian, waterian, solarian, you don't lose nothing. But you don't also gain any spiritual point with that. I'm surprised too, huh? I thought we gained something if we are breatharian. Normal vegetarian restaurant, they gain 5,000 per year. 1 acre of organic vegetarian farming gain 30,000 points per year.
Wow.
Are you clear?
Yes, Master.
Okay, good. But somebody has to cook and make a vegetarian restaurant, no? So otherwise you all go become organic veg farmer, earn 30,000 points per year. My God, apart from money. Meditate now. You ask many things also concerning meditation. Now, the initiating of the Kuan method, of the light and sound method, 1 hour, they earn about 100,000 points. That's on the sound, 100. On the light, the same, 100,000 points. I mean, this is just average, okay? Now you probably ask how much I earn if I meditate 1 hour.
For you? Yes, Master.
Okay, 5 million points.
Wow.
That if my dog doesn't bother me, if you don't bother me, if the assistant don't yell at me. Okay, now, concerning clothing and cloth, hand weave cloth, 1 meter, gain 100 to 500 points, depends on what kind of cloth. Own 1 weaving company with machine, earn 20,000 to 100,000 points per year. Sewing clothes, 1 shirt, 1 trousers, more or less, 500 to 2,000 points. 1 pair of shoes, vegan shoes, gain 200 to 1,000 points. Now, if you own a clothes store, you gain 20,000 points per year. A clothing shop. You want some more? Or
Yes, Master.
Okay. Building. Wow, it's running from eating to building. Building. Help to build a brick house, for example, 100 square meters. Gain about 10,000 points. Help to build 1 car, like 4-seaters, family car. 10,000. Wow. A medium car, okay. Help to build 1 ship for about 100 passengers. You earn 10,000 points. Help to build a mobile home 4 persons can live in, 8,000 points. Wow. Help to build an electric car. Anything to do with building 1 electric car, 2,000 points plus. Anything to build a 106 airplane, 20,000 points. Wow. Sometimes during meditation, I would find out something, I do research something, and so if you want, I run it down for you. Okay, here come. Okay, spiritual do's and don'ts. Now, mistakes. For example, lost. Go out shopping, lost 200 spiritual points. Go to meat-eating restaurant, lost 300 spiritual points, okay? Eat stuff with animals. Minimum lost 700, maximum 1,000. Eat from someone else, cooking for you, lost 50 points even, yeah? When you cook for yourself, even then you lose 20 points. All this is deduction from your spiritual merit, okay? Understand this?
Yes, Master.
Nothing in this world is free. So that's why you ask me why you have to earn merit. We have to in order to cover ourselves even, yeah? When we cook for someone, we gain 40 points. Okay, now doctors. If you own a hospital, you gain 700,000 points per year. Wow. If you work there as a doctor, you gain 500,000 points. If you work there as a nurse, you gain 300,000 points. That is regardless of vegetarian or not. Pharmacy owner gain 600,000 points per year. Work in a pharmacy as a pharmacist gain 300,000 points. Work there as a helper, 100,000 points. Now, even astronauts, astronauts working, if you drive car for somebody, or taxi maybe, or private for money, you earn 200,000 to 400,000 points. My God, isn't that good? Wow. If you are a boat captain, for a 100-person boat, you earn 50,000 to 200,000. A garbage man, they earn 100,000 to 200,000 points per year. working as garbage men for money. Or now, building road. If you help to build road, 1 meter, you gain 1,000 to 5,000 points. If you build a bridge, 1 meter of bridge, 2,000 to 7,000 points. Okay, now, raising children. You raise one child of yourself, your own child, you gain 50,000 to 300,000 per year. Wow.
Wow.
But you spend a lot of money, huh? I'm sorry. If you raise one child but adopt it, you gain 70,000 to 600,000 points. Oh, we should adopt children, gain more merit.
Yeah.
You see that, huh?
Yes. Yes, Master.
Now, rescue animals or birds, you gain about 200,000 to 900,000 points per year.
Wow.
Now, if you rescue animals and providing medical costs and all that, but not raising, just rescue, you earn 50,000 to 800,000 points.
Wow.
Now, if you kill one person, adult, you lost 1 billion to 4 billion points. If you kill one animal or one bird, you lost 800,000 to 3 million points. Depends, yeah, the size and all that. One day, one time in our world, when killing animals will be also a crime, just like killing human, more or less. One time in our world, it will happen.
Yes, Master. Yes, Master.
Okay, now sell intoxicants like illegal drugs, like morphine, opium, cocaine. If you sell them, you lost 200 million to 1 billion per year spiritual point. You hear me?
Yes, Master.
You asked me before, now hear this, see? You sell cigarettes, you will lose 100 million to 500 million points per year. You sell alcohol, you lost 200 million to 1 billion per year. Now selling meat, fish, egg, you will lose 100 million to 500 million per year. If you sell in people, like prostitution, slavery, for example, lost about 600,000 to 900 million per year. Gambling. If somebody owns a casino, it will lose 500,000 to 1 billion points per year. If work in casino, lost 50,000 to 500,000 points per year. If play one time for 1 hour for money in the casino, just playing, lose 30,000 to 100,000 points.
Wow.
Play cards for fun, even for 1 hour, just for fun, no money, huh? Lost 10,000 to 30,000 points.
Wow.
1 hour only, yeah? Okay. Now, if you play lotto ticket, you know how much you gain or how much you lose?
How much, Master?
And how much you lost if you play chess for money or not money?
Tell us, Master.
How much, Master?
0, both. Now, don't go and play chess and card, huh? Okay, huh? Now, if somebody own a meat or fish restaurant, lost 500,000 to 1 billion points spiritual per year. If own an alcohol bar, you know, like a pub or something with alcohol, lost 100,000 to 400,000 per year. Now, own a brothel, we lost 500,000 to 500 million per year. Own a slaughterhouse, lost 500 million to 6 billion points per year.
Whoa.
Own a meat animals farm, lost 1 billion to 3 billion per year. Own or working on a fishing boat, lost 500 million to 3 billion per year. And work as fisherman, a worker for that, for money, lost 300 million to 1 billion per year.
Whoa.
My God, these people, they will never be able to go to heaven. They keep having to reincarnate again and again because they keep losing so much spiritual merit that even if they have a lot in the store, they will lose them all. Understand me? Yeah, like one person, he has like a lot, 1 billion or a few billion of merit from the past life doing good deed or practicing meditation, and when he come back here for some reason, he unfortunately fall into fishing work or slaughtering house work, then he will lose everything and in deficit. And then he will never be able to go to heaven. He has to go back to human life, animal life, or hell.
Yes, Master.
Now, now I also know why many spiritual scriptures mention that if you kill animal, you go to hell, huh?
Yes, Master. Yes, Master.
Yeah, you have that on Word of Wisdom, right?
Right.
Different scriptures of different religion also mention that. Now we know why, huh? They lost all spiritual merit, if they even have any to begin with. Now, cut or destroy tree even. Now we come to environment, huh? The thing that you want to know. Cut or destroy trees. One tree, one normal adult tree, lost 100,000 to 500,000 points.
Wow.
Cause pollution to water, either ill or dead to people. 1 meter of pollution cost, lost 100,000 to 400,000 points. Pollute air, 1 meter only. If you pollute 1 square meter of air, lose 100,000 to 400,000 points. The same like polluting 1 square meter of water. You see, you pollute the air either by cigar, cigarette, or by car. It's the same. We still lose spiritual merit, my God. Oh, please walk or bicycle. Live in, okay?
Yes.
Live inside, don't go anywhere. Now, if we drink even 1 carton can of juice, like 1 liter, we lost 0.5 of spiritual point. And 1 liter more or less squeezed by someone else does for you, you lost 0.7. Wow, everything is counted. My God, I wouldn't dare eat and drink anymore. Let's go vegetarian. Or Watarian at least. Now, if we even just eat brown rice, sesame, and soy sauce and fruit, we will lose 1 point per day. That's very little, eh? Let's eat at least brown rice, sesame, soy sauce, and fruit. 1 point per day only. Wow. Now, if you eat even 1 French baguette, you know what's a French baguette?
Yes, Master.
Eat 1 of that, you lose 0.3.
Oh, wow.
You eat 1 peach, you lose 0.004. 1 banana, 0.004. That's very little. And 1 handful of cherry, you lose 0.002, for example. A bunch of grapes, you lose 0.001. Okay, huh? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. If you cook for yourself, you are reduced 20% or 40% automatic deduction from your spiritual merit when you meditate. My God. Without food or drink, it's even deducted 10%. You hear that? Because we live in this world, yeah? Now, concerning food, when we eat food, vegetarian food, it has 30% burden on the body and the mind. If we eat only fruit, then it's about 10% burden only. Liquid fruit juice with 50% water, 50% juice, then it would burden the body and the mind only 5%, you see?
So how about you, Master? How about your merits? How do you earn or lose merits, Master? Thank you, Master.
Every time I touch one of you, I lost 100 points. Automatic. But you gain 1,000 points.
Wow.
It's not fair, is it? Huh? Who want to be a master? Who want to be a master? If the master touched to bless the disciple, then he lost 100 points. If he look at someone, disciple or not, look at just a glance, lost 500 points. And that person will gain from 5,000, 10,000 to 30,000 points. But if he's not disciple, somebody else, and maybe he will just lose it anyway by doing something else, or by eating meat or drinking wine or doing bad stuff, or by not practicing, he will lose it anyway. But if that person happened to have already good merit somehow and didn't squander his merit, then just one glance of the master will add in on to his spiritual store, and then he will be elevated or he will be liberated. That's why in the Buddha's time, the Buddha, you asked me how to go spend your spiritual merit. Spiritual merit are not to be spent. Yeah, it's better to keep it. Even material merit, we should do it more so we can keep more. Because some of the so-called material merit will be translated into spiritual merit as well. Or how many certain points of material merit will be also translated into spiritual merit. Also, or maybe influence spiritual level practice as well, you see?
Yes,
and so in the Buddha's time, the Buddha advised the monk to protect themselves. When they go out begging, for example, or go out in any way, they should just look on the floor about 1 meter before where they're going, that's it. See, because even if they go out begging for food in that way, they still lost 20 points each time. Each time they get a meal or get some offering from other people outside. Even just to go out and doing nothing, we lost 200 points. But you have a protective mean, I told you already, so please remember. The only problem with going out, distributing flyer, or open Loving Hood restaurant, or doing Supreme Master television work is that. Or to go out to eat in some other restaurant or anywhere, why we have protected means and still lose some points is because you forget. You forget the 5 means of protection. That's why. We are distracted by outsider, by the food, by people, and then we forget. That's why we still lose the points. Yeah? If you always remember the protective measure I have taught you, then you will not lose anything. And people will only gain. Wherever you go, you bless the people and the environment in any case. Yeah? But if you don't protect yourself, people will gain, but you will lose. That's the only problem, okay?
Yes, Master.
For example, I could protect myself also. But when I look at other people, I want that person to completely get the benefit. So I probably also at that second, I forget. You can't just, protect yourself every second. No. Even if I meditate with the disciples, I will lose 1,000 points. But the disciples will gain 300,000 points an hour. I lost 1 hour, 1,000 points, but they will gain 300,000 points. I also gain, don't worry about it, yes. But when the disciples meditate alone, they will gain from 40 points to 1,000 points in the group together. Yeah, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
That is when they are not very concentrating. When they concentrated well, I already told you how much. And in Samadhi, how much. Yeah, okay? Meditation is always the best way to earn spiritual merit. There's nothing else we do, no matter how good, how noble, can earn the spiritual merit as quick and as high as the meditation on Kuan Yin method, light and sound. The true direct connection with the universal light and sound, which is God's self. Now, concerning disciple, if the master look at the disciple once, the disciple will gain 5,000, 10,000 to 30,000 points. That's why in India it is advised that people always look into the eyes of the master. Looking is more than touching, okay? Yes. Looking is always more than touching. If the master look at a disciple once, that disciple gain 5,000, 10,000 to 30,000 points immediately like that, just for that split in second.
Wow. Master, if you lose so much points, when you touch us, when you teach us, how do you gain merits? How do you gain points yourself?
Yeah, it's true. Even not touching, even just sit there and lecture. With outside people, lose something. With disciple, lose something else. You see, less, yeah, but still lose. Sit there and lecture and laugh and talk, joke and that. All losing, losing business for the master. So that a disciple can gain, yes. How? This master, whoever, has to have a big, vast store of merit before coming to this world, if he still has any after touching and lecturing for the past life already. Come back here, still have to continue to earn merit in order to give. Do you understand me?
Yes, Master.
Okay. Because giving in this physical world demand earning in this physical world. Yeah? Yes. Even God comes here, he must also earn it in order to give. Do you hear me?
Yes, Master.
Yes. If I meditate with the disciples, for example, I will gain like 2 million points per hour. But if meditate alone, could gain 5 million or more, because more concentration when the master is alone. In heaven, nobody needs to earn anything. Nobody needs to give anything where God is. He doesn't need to give, he doesn't need to earn, because he naturally gives, he naturally earns. It's like a recycling, and it's just a natural like that. But when a God or a master descends into this world, he has to work like everybody else, just like he has to earn money. You understand me?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
If he doesn't already have money, then he has to earn money. Similarly, if he doesn't have enough spiritual merit, he has to earn merit. And it depends on how many people he gives, how much he has to have. And if he doesn't have enough sometimes, then he's in deficit, then he suffers. Either sickness or, he lost his life because he don't earn quick enough for all the sinful people of the world or the disciple. That's why you heard that Jesus suffered for the sake of the disciples, for the sin of the disciple. It is like that. Do you understand?
Yes, Master.
Yes. It's not like, okay, he's God, he come down, and then automatically he has everything. So no matter how many disciple, how sinful disciple comes, it will not affect him. It does affect him. Okay? That's why he has to suffer at the cross. Now do you understand? Otherwise people will always think, why? He's a son of God. How can he die? How can he suffer? He has to. Because he come into this world, he will be subjected to the law of this world like everybody else. Whatever he wants to give to his disciple, he has to earn it. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
If he has already some merit that he took with him from the past lives, which is very doubtful, because in every life he has to give already. Understand me?
Yes, Master.
So maybe he has, maybe he not. But still, the people in the world, the Buddha say, if the sinful karma of the people in the world have form, then the whole universe cannot contain it. It's in the Buddhist Bibles. Understand me?
Yes, Master.
So even if the master come with a vast store of merit, still cannot always be enough. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
So that's why Master, life after life, you can see many Masters suffer from one form or another. Okay, now you know, hey? Okay?
Yes, Master. Master, when you said that the Master suffer physically, is there a way for the disciples to help? Can we do something?
No. Meditate. Meditate and elevate yourself so that you can help others as well. That's how you help. Okay, now?
Yes, Master.
That's why in India people worship Master so much, you know? Now I understand. You know? Before I also did not understand. I understand stagely, just like you are, eh?
Yes, Master.
That's why before people say in India, they say if God and Master will come and stand in front of me, I would choose the Master. I would ignore God.
Yes, Master.
Because the Master is the one can help you. God cannot. It's truly like that. If God wants to help us, He has to come down as a Master. Capiche?
Yes, Master.
And He has to earn it and suffer with us in order to help us. Because the law of the physical world, the pact with the Maya is like that. You cannot come down here as God and have the whole vast of merit and save everybody like a flick of your finger. If it's like that, then we need only one Master for all eternity. You know, we don't have to have Jesus, Buddha, Mohammed, Guru Nanak, Mahavira, etc. And we don't need the Master to suffer this and that.
Understand.
Yeah, I did not know that either. Before I thought the Master is invincible. Now I know the Master must also earn like everybody else. And depends on how much you earn, how much you can give. Okay, you told me you have good story to tell me.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Tell me.
Recently I went on a recording. It was the 25th anniversary of the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine.
Yes.
It was a red carpet recording, and there was quite a few crews there. And there was a lady who was on the red carpet, and she was introducing the famous people to the crews as they would come through. And there was only one crew in front of us, and so the first person through was the president, Dr. Bernard, and he spoke to the first crew. He actually looked not sure if that crew was really interested in what he was saying. And then he finished with that crew, and the lady went to him to introduce him to us. And as she started introducing us and saying, Dr. Bernard, this is Supreme Master, he immediately cut her off when he saw our mic flag, and his eyes lit up and he got all excited, and he was so happy that we were there and so happy to be talking to us.
I'm glad people like you. Everybody should like you.
And there was quite a few other celebrities who came through and did the same, like Jane Velez Mitchell, and she yells out at the top of her voice, Supreme Master TV rocks. And
yeah.
There was other people too, like John Sally, and
wow, he's so sweet.
Everyone there could see the reaction that we were getting and wondering why and what was so special about us.
I wonder myself. Oh, I'm glad.
Another story, Master. I went to a recording with Lisa Bloom at another studio here in Los Angeles, and she was doing an interview with Jane Velez Mitchell on CNN. Lisa Bloom is quite a famous TV personality here, and she does a lot of work for CNN and Entertainment Tonight. And anyway, when I walked into the studio, I saw their production room, and they had a big wall full of TVs, and there's maybe 50 monitors on there, and all playing a different TV station. And one of them was Supreme Master TV.
Good for them.
I was very surprised. I was very surprised to see it. I wasn't expecting it. And I said to one of the technicians, I said, "Wow, you have Supreme Master TV." So I work there. And he said, "Wow, really?" He said, "I really like your TV station." And he said, "This lady's amazing, you know, she makes me feel so peaceful." And he was referring to you, Master.
Oh, wow, thank you. Good for him. Isn't that nice that somebody benefit, hey? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, so
wow.
We're getting quite a good reputation around town now, Master, and a lot of people recognize us.
I'm sure you have good reputation. I would be surprised if you won't. Yeah, we do it unconditionally, and people will smell it, okay?
Yes, Master.
We have some good news.
From France?
Yeah.
It was 2 days ago, 4 deputies from all parties united to request a meat-free day at the National Assembly. It's like the Congress here or something like that. And they say that they want the meat-free day because politics should give the example and walk the talk. And it would be for health and against climate change. And it's amazing because they're really from different parties, from different groups.
Yes, yes. It seems like it's getting foothold there, huh? Somehow
yes.
Now. Yeah. Many cities have a meatless Monday at least. One day is not enough, of course, but at least it's just reminding, you know, and maybe one day they buy it only for Monday, but then they be spill over until Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yes, Master.
And then maybe the whole week, then they feel that, oh, vegetarian, not bad, and then we continue to have it the whole week and the whole month, etc. So maybe meatless Monday is a small start, but this is a start, and I hope it will spread all over the planet. That not just meatless Monday, but meatless every day.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Zora has a song for us, Master.
Hi, Master. This song,
hi.
It's a Sufi song. It's about birds. We call him in Arabic bulbul. This poem is talking about this bird. He used to have a bird who used to sing for him, and but this bird was in golden cage, and so he didn't understand why the birds left the owner, and the owner asked him, "Why did you leave me like this?" He said, "Because you cannot buy my freedom with your money, with gold."
Yeah.
It's like a parable. It means the soul. The soul needs freedom, and it doesn't want to be in the body. It's a Sufi song. So it's like this. قد كان عندي بلبل في قفص من ذهب ظريف شكل ريشه حلو طويل الذنب وكان يجد دائما في كل لحن مطرب فلم أكن أحرمه من مأكل أو مشرب ففر مني ونأى بدون أدنى سبب وقال لي حريتي لا تشترى بالذهب.
Bravo, bravo. Very nice tune, nice music. Thank you.
Master, that's the end of our program today. Thank you for spending time with us and enlightening us on the relationship between earthly work and spiritual merit. We truly appreciate that you have granted us this gathering so that we could learn from your infinite wisdom.
And Master, your love and teaching is forever in our hearts. And we are very grateful to have this opportunity to be part of your sacred mission.
Thank you. I also learned something by your question. If you don't ask, I would not look into all these things. Yeah? It's also interesting for me. Thank you. I have made 1 or 2 poems recently, but one day I'll send it to you and you read it, okay? It's about the animals. Maybe you like it. It's too long to read and I don't read very well. Okay, and it's a very sad thing, so if I read, I will cry too. All right. So we will see us some other time. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for your devotion to the good cause. Thank you. In the name of the world. Not just you, but all the other working staff everywhere and the people who support it mentally, physically, emotionally. Thank you all. Okay?
Yes, we're very lucky to be disciples and under your protections and guidance, and also to be pampered by your love.
We respectfully wish you forever health and beauty, and we look forward to again being with you.
Please take care, Master. We love you so much.
Thank you all that you help with a good cause, and thank you for trusting me in this, and thank you for working together to save the soul, of the people. And we see each other some other time, huh?
Yes, Master.
God bless you. God loves you. Heaven protects you, and I love you.
We love you, Master.
Love you. Good night. Thank you.
Good night.